This week on Neighbors Neighboring, when HOA bylaws turn into straight up bye-bye laws. Amber debuts a pop culture quiz for Jen, and yes, there will be judging. And we ask the real question, why are hyper-realistic statues kind of unsettling? It's time for Neighbors Neighboring with Amber and Jen. Hey, neighbors.
Hey, neighbors.
Hey, neighbors.
Hey, neighbors.
What you doing today? All right.
You want to know what I did yesterday for the first time since I got back from vacation?
What?
I went to the grocery store.
How was that?
It was okay. All the things that annoy you about the grocery store were definitely happening. But
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Grocery stores suck.
I did drive out to Pedagogy, which is, the place where I get all of the things for the cat. And then I was like, well, I might as well just go to Whole Foods since I'm already going to be out and about.
Yeah.
So I did that because we have been ordering copious amounts of DoorDash, like way too much.
I have to say, when you told me the other day that you ordered a smash burger and fries for lunch via DoorDash,
I did.
I was a little bit surprised. I was like, just one burger, one fry.
Yeah, and I don't think I had anything I could eat in the house.
I mean, I get that you had to get some food.
Yeah.
And I've been there. Like, I don't want to get out. I don't want to leave my house. So I'm going to just order some Panera or something. And I don't know why the smash burger just surprised me. But you do love a smash burger.
I thought that it would come. So I ordered from, what is that called? Moonlight burgers.
Yeah.
And I assumed it would come from Dormont. I guess there's one downtown.
Oh.
It came from the city.
Oh.
Yeah. I was surprised.
So you're a DoorDash person. I'm a Grubhub person. Grubhub, you get free priority as an Amazon Prime member.
Oh.
So I didn't.
I feel like I had so many negative experiences with Grubhub that is why I changed to DoorDash.
Oh, like what?
Just like never showing up, being slow. We had somebody pick up our food and never come to our house one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Never show up?
They got the food and then they never delivered it to our house. At least according to the app. They actually picked it up and never came.
That's happened to me multiple times.
Why would you do that though? Who would do that?
Somebody that was hungry.
I guess, but it just seems so odd.
Well, it's just, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
What I want to know is how do we give feedback on that specific driver?
Yeah.
Because they stole your food. And if they're doing this over and over again,
oh my gosh,
it's a hell of a scam.
I feel like I probably did tell you about this a while ago, but we had, I think it was DoorDash. We had a DoorDash driver that delivered our food to the bottom of our driveway and she left it down there. And I think I had ordered it just for Jason or something. Anyway, I wish I could remember these details for better storytelling, but I had messaged her and I was like, hey, I don't see the food. I don't think it's here. And she was like, it is there. I know that you saw because I saw you driving your car or something, leaving your house, blah, blah, blah.
What?
And I was like, I mean, maybe I was like, I think I was driving this was before I realized she had left it at the bottom of the driveway. And I was like, oh, it says it's here, but it's not here, at the top, thinking it would be by the door.
Yes.
She was like, you saw it as you left. It was bizarre. And I was trying to figure out how I could tell DoorDash, can I never have this person come back? 'Cause it was anger. I was like, why would I?
See, that I feel like it's so much easier to have a dispute with Grubhub than it is with DoorDash.
Okay.
When I've had an issue with Grubhub, either they don't show up, there's the wrong food, whatever it may be, I can just hit that button right away and I can just give my feedback and they're like, here's your refund almost immediately.
All right. Well, maybe we'll cancel DoorDash.
But I mean,
we've had some issues lately actually getting somebody assigned to our order too.
We don't have that Grubhub problem.
It was only very recently. I was trying to order some stuff because for DoorDash you can do grocery too. Can you do that with Grubhub or no?
Perhaps. I've never used it.
When we came back from vacation, one of the places that we went to gave us this bottle of passion fruit, rum, something or other.
Yeah.
So we were trying to make cocktails and we didn't have limes and stuff. So I was like, well, I can just DoorDash it from Giant Eagle. We don't even have to leave the house. It'll be great. We already had the dinner coming too. It was an hour later and there was still no person assigned. And it's your food will be there in 3 minutes. And I was like, there's not even at the store. Like, how is
Yeah.
this transacting through the system?
Yeah.
Very strange.
I just don't feel like that's the grocery shopping. I would never use like a food delivery service for. Instacart, yes. Other things, no. But I mean, I guess if you're in a last minute hurry, I get that. But I probably would just go to the store. As the little giant eagle was looking for you.
I just don't want to go down there.
I
sometimes.
understand. I get it.
But-
I get it.
Yeah. But I went to the grocery store, and this morning Jason had egg salad on a pita for breakfast.
Oh, very
So,
nice.
Real food in the house.
Oh, you allowed eggs in your house. We're not going to get into that though, because whatever. We talked about eggs last time, and it really turned you off.
Wait, what?
Eggs.
What about eggs turned me off?
Eating them.
I mean, I don't like them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we started going on that. It's like, I can see it on your face. Like, this is disgusting you. So we will not speak of eggs.
Eggs aren't my fave.
Yeah.
I just don't
I
love
think
them.
that's fair. So yesterday I was able to practice my smiling.
Oh, how'd that go?
I think pretty good. Yeah, I think pretty good.
What tactics were you using?
I was using don't smile with your nose.
Oh, just don't. Okay.
Yeah, I was just basically saying, okay, Amber, when you smile, just be chill. You don't have to be like a lunatic about it. Just use your face as it's supposed to. You have these cheek muscles. Just smile.
There you go.
Was that a good one?
That's a good one too.
Anyway, because we were at a wedding.
Yes.
It was fun. I have just one complaint about the wedding.
Oh, okay.
And the complaint is the DJ.
Oh.
And I want to say this. DJ was banging. He
Okay.
was playing some banging music the whole time. Like literally, there wasn't a song that I was disappointed about.
Mhm.
It is just that there was the same beat for so long, like for a full hour of disco music, which I love me some disco.
Yeah.
I love me some 70s, but I can only do the hustle so many times. I only have so many 70s dance moves in my repertoire.
Yeah.
And I can't just keep doing it over and over and over again. You know what I mean?
I think I have like 2 total dance moves. It was
Right,
like side to side kind of.
Yeah, like the John Travolta little finger pointing like this. I mean, I got more than that, but you know what I mean. It's just a lot.
At the risk of like, I just don't love like disco style stuff. It's just not my jam.
Really?
Mm-mm. Like I like the visual of the era, but the music doesn't really do it for me.
You know, it's
I
the
know.
disco.
Yeah,
is the
but I just
murder
have to dress
mystery.
up. I don't have to like listen to disco music all night.
Probably will. Probably gonna play disco music all night long. Is it gonna really bother you?
No, it won't bother me. It's just like not my fave.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Well, I think we still haven't figured out what kind of music you actually like.
Only very few things.
Music is just not a part of your life, but you were a dancer, right?
No.
You weren't? I thought you
No.
were a dancer.
Mm-mm.
Just
Nope.
acting.
Acting. Yeah. I sang when I was little in the chorus.
There you go. Yeah, that's music.
But I'm just like particular. I like music, but it's not like I dislike music. I like music.
Yeah.
But
What kind of things bring you joy, Jen?
nature brings me joy.
Oh,
Yeah, views of nature, the sound of the ocean,
views of nature
seeing beautiful
sounds.
trees and landscapes.
that
Mhm.
does it for you.
Yeah,
So
nature.
that's what you listen to at night.
We listen to crashing waves. That's our
Okay,
white
yeah.
noise sound.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And last night, I think Jason did like some interstellar thing. He was like,
Ooh,
let's pick a different sound. I was like, okay, fine.
I
go
like
for
that
it.
too.
I was like, just don't let it be birds. Otherwise, the cat will be outside the door all night.
Parker's been kicked out of the bedroom by
And
the way,
he's doing
guys.
okay.
Yeah, he's
3
doing
nights in a
good.
row. I mean, he comes up every morning. He's like Dodger, our boxer,
Mm-hmm.
reincarnated. Like he comes up every morning around 6 or 6:30.
Mhm.
Dodger would scratch the wall every morning at 6:15. Like that was his jam. So Parker is up scratching. We have a scratch protector on there now, but he's up and scratching at like 6:15, 6:30 every morning, maybe a little earlier. And
Which is a pretty acceptable time, I would say.
yeah. But we're not ready to get out of bed yet. So
Yeah.
he scratches for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes and makes noises out there. He's very talkative.
Mhm.
And then he's okay. So like this morning, we woke up around like 8:10. I opened it or Jason opened it rather. And he's like, oh, he's just laying out here on this chair. And I was like, perfect.
Just waiting for you.
Perfect. That's fine.
I observed, I got to spend some time with old little Parker August.
He was in good spirits with this
he
double dinner.
He was in great spirits. He's a lovely cat. I love him. I really do. I enjoy him so much.
He's a delight.
He is. And he's going to get more calm as he gets older. And
he's doing fine.
He's doing great. He's doing great, not just fine.
Yeah, the only real complaint I even had was the biting me for attention and food in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is still kind of death defying on the ledges, but
it's going to happen.
I'm just dealing with that.
At some point in time, he's going to stumble and then go. So are you going to get pet insurance?
I just signed up for pet insurance.
You did?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. So
how expensive is it?
So what we decided on, actually, we went with MetLife Pet, and Jason actually had I was going to sign up for like the most expensive plan. Well, whatever it gave me was like 3 options. One was like $9, $12, $19 a month. So none of it's very expensive. But and then you can toggle where your reimbursements anywhere from like 70 to 90%.
Okay.
Your total annual reimbursement can be anywhere from like just $2,000 up to $10,000, and then various deductibles.
So very customizable.
It's very customizable.
More customizable than human health insurance.
Correct.
Of
Probably
course.
covers more too.
It probably does.
So, but what we actually decided to do was to get the one that's only $9 a month, that has the $10,000 limit, but a $2,500 deductible. Because that way, if there is something truly that's going to be really
traumatic.
high cost to deal with, then like we're fortunate, like we could deal with a high deductible, but then we'd have more coverage in theory as well. So that's what we did. So that's what we decided to do. So we'll see. We'll see if how it works out. And I'm sure at some point something is going to happen and we're going to be like, oh, I'm glad we had this, because I don't like to admit it, but shit happens.
We last night at the wedding, I was talking to my friend, and she's had 4 cats, 2 dogs, and out of that, only 1 cat has not had some kind of major health crisis that needed attention.
Yeah.
But I did mention to her about potential allergy to poultry. So pet owners out there, I think this is actually really interesting because it's not something I would have ever considered. So we were with Jen and Jason last Friday, and they had their friends. They had friends there. We'll just keep their names out of it for right now. And they were talking about a cat of theirs that had been really sick, and they were able to figure out that the cat actually had a poultry allergy.
Yep.
And as soon as they removed poultry from the diet, the cat
was like totally fine.
Totally fine. So, and I'm not sure that's something that people typically would think of. Because why? Like, how could a cat not eat poultry? Like, what if a cat in the wild? They're eating poultry. They're eating birds. They're killing birds, eating birds.
I wonder if it's like chicken specifically, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, when I went yesterday and got all of Poggy's food.
Yes.
I didn't get any chicken.
Yeah,
I decided to go anti-chicken, and we'll see the next month or so if any of his itchiness. Although Brian was like, I think he's fine. I think he's fine.
I do too.
Like,
but why not try it?
Yeah.
Why not try it? It's amazing, we as humans, again, think so much about how food impacts our lives. Animals can be the same way.
Yeah. But anyway.
Cats with personalities.
He's cute. He's doing great.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, but damn it.
I went into the backyard to spray some of the weeds on the patio today, and he was like, fuck yeah, we're going outside. I was like, no, you're not coming out here.
Look, you got to get a catio. I think this is in your future.
What type? Like something that kind of looks like a little tent or something? No, or would I be in the catio with the cat?
They do make them large enough that you could be in the catio with the cat, but I don't think that's what you need. I think you just need a structure for him to experience the outside. Yeah. And it's kind of like, not chicken wire, but like really fine grate that you can actually paint black so it looks more see-through. Anyway, I can show you some pictures of catios. Okay. I think this would be a good investment for you, probably better than the Ferris wheel.
I still owe you and Brian and Jason an accounting list of all the things that I bought for the
You
cat.
do not owe it to me. Keep buying things for that damn cat.
And we're contemplating we're contemplating a move to compostable litter boxing,
Good.
but I'll report back on that later. So,
I-
I've bored the listeners with more cat talk than they want right now.
I encourage it. I have one last thing to say about weddings.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Because it has been a long time since I've been at a wedding.
I haven't been to one in God knows how long.
And I haven't been to one that had quite the spread that this one had in the
Ooh.
cookie department.
This is a Pittsburgh thing. So for the listeners who are not familiar, I don't know if we have talked about it, but
No, we have not.
neither one of us are from Pittsburgh,
No.
which I think the listeners know. And so cookie table was like a what the what. We didn't have a cookie table at my wedding.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We didn't do
That
it.
feels really sad to me.
I'm not, this is going to sound horrible, but I'm not like super into like everybody making cookies or like,
Look,
I don't know.
Look, I get it. I like what's your sanitation method? But let's explain what the cookie table is. So what happens is typically family members and close friends
Yeah.
of the bride and groom or bride or groom will sign up to make cookies for the wedding.
Mhm.
And it is a spread of, I'm going to say thousands of cookies.
Thousands?
Sure, at times, depending how big the wedding is.
I'm going to go with hundreds.
Okay, hundreds. Hundreds is probably more accurate.
Thousands of
That's
cookies.
a lot of cookies. Thousands of
5,000
5,000
cookies.
I mean, you don't know. But then,
big.
so there's a spread, and you can eat them during the wedding, but typically everybody has to-go bags, and you
Oh, that's right.
pick
Mhm.
out whatever cookies you want, and you put them in your little bag, and then you got this little treat that you can take home. You're like, oh, these cookies are so good. So I got 2 bags.
Oh,
Where's 2 of us? One for Brian, one for me.
well, that seems appropriate.
It was
Yeah.
totally fair.
I like that.
And there were some damn good cookies.
Mm.
There were some damn good cookies there. So I encourage this tradition to go outside of Pittsburgh because I think a cookie table at a wedding is just absolutely delightful. Look,
I could take it or leave it. I mean, like, I'm not judging against the cookie table, but I also
I think
don't
you
have
kind
a
of are.
strong advocate for the cookie table.
Your face
either.
says you are judging against the cookie table.
I think I have a high standard for cookies.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the flavor component, like the view of like the picture of the cookie, like what is it that you have such a high
If it
standard?
doesn't taste like really, really, really good, I'm not interested.
Do you just not really like cookies in general?
I like my mom's cookies.
Okay.
I liked those cookies that you made and you won at the cookie thing.
Yeah.
Christina's cookies were really good. Those lemon
Uh-huh.
icy ones,
Yes.
very good.
Fantastic. Yes.
But like, it's not that the
These-
other cookies aren't acceptable. I just am like not. It has to be like really good for me to want to eat a bunch of cookies.
Well, I don't want to eat a bunch of cookies, but I want to have them. And I want to have the choice to eat a bunch of cookies if I want to eat a bunch
I
of
guess
cookies.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Where
I'm
is this
s-
going
I
today?
know.
Where are we going with this podcast?
You need to say something that gets me feeling good about it. I don't know.
I mean, what if you find a cookie you've never had before and you're like, this is the best cookie of my life. And then you find a way to make that cookie. And then all of a sudden you're making so many cookies that you're quitting your marketing job and your podcast and you're just making cookies nonstop and you're a millionaire.
I mean, that
what if that happens?
great.
It could.
It could.
It could happen.
I've got like so much like allergy action over here.
Do you need a tissue?
I don't know. I'm fine. I got
Are you
gotta
sure?
suck it up. Yeah.
I wonder why you're having such allergies today.
I don't know.
Did you only get them when you came in here?
No, it's a walk. It's a walk down the street.
Oh, okay.
I'll be fine. I'll be
All right.
fine.
Well, are we ready to move into a story?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Because I found a lovely little thing, and I'll be putting my eyeglasses on. For this one.
Okay.
I also like when I put makeup on for like an event the next day, my eyeliner never truly fully comes off. So I have like a perfect eyeliner. So I like to wear my no glasses so I can enjoy my eyes.
Oh,
Even though I
was gonna
can't
say,
really see.
If you, I have these special brushes for like washing your eye makeup off and
I
stuff.
have
so,
some too,
Okay.
but I don't want to.
Okay.
I want the eyeliner look without putting the eyeliner on.
There you go. I was wearing so much eyeliner the other night. I was practicing a look for the gala. So
Oh,
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, so this is going to turn into neighborhood court.
okay.
And the story is quite long, so I have an abridged version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this will be very obvious, but we've talked about HOAs before. And do you remember what you said about what HOAs do to people?
I think I said that it did something. It made like normal people nuts. What did I
Yeah,
say?
I think that's a good enough summary. And I feel like this is a situation where it also does make maybe she was a normal person, but it's a completely different spin. And I've got some great questions for
Okay.
you afterwards. Okay, so here we are. Here we are.
Here we
The
go.
title of this is When Bylaws Become Bylaws.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun.
Okay.
I live in an HOA neighborhood, and like every HOA horror stories, ours has a villain. We'll call her Carol.
Not Karen.
Not Karen, but Carol. Carol basically treated the neighborhood like her personal kingdom. She'd send people out to patrol and hand out fines for everything. Didn't put your trash out early enough? Fine. Put it out too early? Also a fine. Didn't shovel your sidewalk by 9 a.m. even if it was still snowing? Fined.
That's not okay. Sorry to interject.
That's a jackass.
You got to get people just need to be able to wait until it's done if they choose to.
I agree.
Anyway, continue.
One neighbor got fined 4 days after giving birth because she couldn't shovel.
Oh, shut up.
Carol's response? I'm 49 and I get up at 6 a.m. What's your excuse? What?
Like
I just had a baby 4 days ago?
I could say some more things about that, but it seems obvious.
Come on, Carol.
Something was torn up somewhere or another. You're not allowed to. She's not allowed to do it.
Mm-mm. Look, I can't
Carol.
wait for this next paragraph for you.
Okay.
It didn't stop there. You had to decorate for the holidays. Had to.
Had to.
Not could you. You had to decorate for the
Mandatory?
Mandatory
No.
in this HOA. You had to decorate for the holidays, but also take decorations down immediately. You had to give out Halloween candy or get fined. What the fuck?
These are optional things for people to do. These should not be requirements.
Someone got fined for ordering pizza because of unknown vehicles.
What?
How wild is this? This is in the Pacific Northwest, by the way. Another had a package confiscated from their porch because it looked suspicious. What the hell is Carol doing all day? Carol, why don't you have something better to do?
How could a package even look suspicious? They're just things in brown boxes.
I don't know. It was exhausting. Everyone felt trapped. Then enter Angel and Hope, a married couple, 2 women. Married couple who moved in with their puppy and unknowingly walked straight into Carol's world. Within 2 days, Carol started targeting them hard. She accused them of having overnight male guests. Angel corrected her and's like, that's my wife.
That's not in That's not in the lane over here.
Then suddenly their dog was illegal, except there was no rule about dog breeds.
What?
From there, it escalated fast. They got fined for planting flowers that hadn't bloomed yet.
Shut up.
For a boozy party that was actually sparkling water, for having a friend over, for basically existing. And then came the moment that changed everything. Angel kissed Hope in their driveway. Carol swoops in, slaps them with a fine for indecent behavior in a God-fearing neighborhood.
No.
What?
Like, are there bylaws that explain that this is even a thing?
Well, we're going to get into that,
All right,
Jen. It's
all
coming
right.
up. That's when things flipped. Turns out, all of Carol's behavior had been caught on doorbell cameras, something required by the HOA. So the neighborhood started pulling footage. Harassment, false fines, even taking packages. And here's the twist. Hope is a lawyer. She goes through the HOA bylaws and finds out that almost none of Carol's rules actually exist.
Well, duh.
Yeah,
I
because
saw that coming. I saw that coming a mile away.
No trash time rules, no snow deadlines, no decorating requirements, no delivery bans, no overnight guest rules, no dog breed restrictions, and definitely no rule about kissing your spouse.
We should encourage
More
spousal kissing in the driveway.
Agree.
shouldn't be pissed about it.
So Hope brings everything, evidence, bylaws, receipts to the HOA board. At first, they try to brush it off, but then she drops it. She believes they're being targeted as a same-sex couple, which I would completely agree with. That triggers an investigation. And yep, turns out Carol had been abusing her powers for years and specifically targeting them out of discrimination. She and her allies were removed from the board almost immediately. The HOA reimbursed nearly everyone for bogus fines, and the neighborhood threw a massive barbecue to celebrate. Smoke it up, baby!
Carol's gone!
Carol eventually moved out because, shocker, nobody could stand her. There is so much in there's so much more to this story, like so many more examples. It's actually really completely wild. But I will say this, let this be the lesson. If you're going to be a villain, maybe don't require everyone around you to have a camera.
Well, that's fair.
I mean,
evidence.
Yes, evidence.
Substantiating their cases.
Yes.
I just don't know if I could ever live anywhere that had an HOA after all the things that we've been exposed to.
Well, this is what I want to talk to you about, because why are there HOAs?
To control people.
And why are people on the board of the HOA?
Because they want to control people.
Yes, it's all power, right?
Yes. You only want to be on the HOA board if you want to tell other people what to do. And you like getting involved in everybody's business.
Yes.
You know who doesn't?
That girl.
This girl.
This one right here.
I want nothing to do with it.
No, you don't.
In fact, if we had an HOA, we'd probably get in trouble because our grass people or not haven't shown up yet. So we need to figure out if we're gonna have to find an alt. I don't even know if we own like a, what do you call them?
A lawnmower?
Yeah. I was gonna call it a grass cutter or a lawnmower. That's what it is.
Well, lawnmower is the right word. Yeah.
There was something else I was gonna say that wasn't that.
A clipping.
Like a lawn clipper.
Lawn clipper.
I don't know. We could probably use a weed whacker down there at least. There's not much grass.
You don't have a lot of grass.
Well, we have the backyard. In the front, we don't have much, but we still have, sorry, neighbors, we got to get that cut down.
The front.
The front.
Yeah.
The front is too long.
Yeah.
The front is too long.
Yeah, that's like you could hand push that. But how do people like Carol even end up in this position of power? Like, how does someone elect someone like Carol onto a board? How does this perpetuate for so long?
I don't know enough about how HOA boards are determined.
I'd like to put a motion forward to dismantle all HOAs.
Yeah.
Because what are you charging money too?
Usually you have to pay. I think where my parents live, because it's a plan. There's a golf course. There are shared amenities, if you will, and they have an HOA. And I know that there are like rules and stuff about grass, driveways, etc. But I'm not sure if I don't know what's included in theirs. I don't know if it's more like amenities stuff or if it's.
Yeah, I mean, if it's an amenities thing, I get it. So if it's a golf course, I get it. You have to maintain the golf course, but stay out of my personal business.
Yeah.
My house is my house. The color of my house is the color of my house.
I feel like things do get confusing though when you live in like a townhome, and it's like, do all our roofs, because they're connected, have to be the same?
So you're saying that maybe there is some good about an HOA. You're seeing some bright spots.
Well, I think that the possible benefit of an HOA that is not ruled by people who run rampant in their personal preferences with power, if that's not the case, and they're just nice, normal people who are like, oh, okay, like we have an HOA, I'll be on the board this year, then I think it's fine to like hold people to a certain standard to make sure their properties are not like falling apart, especially when the homes are connected. I feel like if I lived in then it's like, if you're next to somebody who doesn't keep their stuff looking decent enough, like it's very, very impactful to you. Whereas like when you're on individual plots and stuff, obviously you want people to
take care of their
property. But I think there are lines.
I think there are lines too, but I think that's where like municipalities, townships come into play. Like, just because there isn't an HOA doesn't mean you don't have to take care of your yard.
That's true.
That there are laws within the township or whatever. I don't know if there are laws, but guidelines or whatever it may be that you can't have your grass, 9 inches tall.
Mm,
And then you get a warning, then you get a fine.
yeah.
I think HOA is just taking it overboard no matter what.
Usually people who want to be on an HOA want to tell other people what to do. They don't
Mhm.
want to do it for like other.
For the good of the
I
neighborhood.
just don't think so.
Yeah. It'd be a great I'd love to talk to people on a board. Not for the podcast. I can't imagine that would be overly exciting, but like I would love to talk to them like why did
Yeah.
you decide to be on the board and what do you do? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like what's going on in these meetings? Or is it just an excuse to like plan the annual party?
Like the Palooza.
Like the Palooza. I heard, by the way, still we don't have that staffed up
That's
here.
because nobody wants to do it.
I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it.
No.
If we're going to have a party, we'll have one down here.
It's going to be on Pine Tree.
Yeah.
It's going to be on Pine Tree.
That's all I've got to say about that. I think HOAs are for people who are power hungry and
Yeah, I think it's never worth it.
no.
I think the HOA is just never worth it.
I mean, I feel like if you wanted to try to be on some other sort of board, like, a school board, the Boosters Club parents, like things
Mhm.
that actually benefit a group.
Yeah.
But the HOA is just like,
To your point,
what did
power
we say?
ego.
Karens and are they Garys?
The Garys.
Garys and
yes.
Karens running amok.
Yes. Screw you,
Power
Gary.
hungry.
Screw you, Gary.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel like we've made our final ruling.
The final ruling
on
is
HOAs.
that
They
they're-
suck.
They're awful.
Get out of them.
Don't move anywhere that has one
I wouldn't.
unless you don't want to kiss your spouse in public
Yes.
and you want to deal with Carols. Don't do
And
it.
you're going to get fined for having dead dirt in your yard.
No, that's gross.
It is very gross. All right. So I'm ready to give you a pop culture question.
Oh, okay. I'm ready. I did so well with the NFL draft.
You did a good job.
proud of
I
myself.
was very, very proud of you. Do you watch the news?
No. Mm-mm. Nope.
Do you know what happened yesterday? But with the
Oh,
correspondence?
yes.
Okay.
Okay. I do.
I just
do.
want to make sure we weren't going to miss that piece of it.
No,
Not that we need to have that
so
discussion on this podcast.
News
but-
makes its way to me through the powers mostly of Instagram and my husband.
Okay.
But I don't watch local news. Definitely have never watched local news.
This is more of a national news situation. Do you know who Lori Vallow is?
No. Mm-mm. No.
Lori Vallow is a real wretch of a woman
Oh.
who essentially is being accused of
Okay.
killing 2 of her children
What?
and I believe her ex-husband as well.
Okay.
Or at least attempted to kill her ex-husband. I can't remember if she did him too. She not well. And she like her,
unwell.
she like there's been multiple datelines about this. The kids were missing. They end up finding the bodies of these children. And she ends up getting remarried to some other guy who is a part of this process. And they are off like in Hawaii or something, and that's where they get apprehended.
Okay.
So if you think about this situation with Lori Vallow, you would think to yourself, she's probably going to have like an insanity plea or something. Like she just
It sounds
ain't
like
well.
she did it, even based on the little information that you have shared with me. People
she-
don't run away with a new
Mm-mm.
lover
No.
unless they
There's guilt.
they got something to hide there.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
hmm
She is representing herself.
No, she's not.
She is representing herself.
What is her
in
profession?
her trial. Ain't lawyer. It ain't lawyer.
Maybe she's in charge of an HOA. I'm gonna throw my neck out like Cassie.
I mean, what the hell?
For a murder trial.
I mean, it is absolutely fascinating.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pay attention to
You-
this because
you
this
do-
is interesting.
You do, and like there's questions. Like she's interviewing the witnesses
Mhm.
or cross-examining the witnesses, like from the defense or from the prosecution,
Oh my god.
and she is like, "So did you ever talk about my kids with my husband, my ex-husband?" And they're like, "No." Oh, so you didn't know that this is what we were talking about? It's like she's talking to ex-girlfriends of like her current
Oh my
boyfriend or
gosh.
something. It is absolutely wild. And there's someone on TikTok that does parodies of trial cases. I wish I could remember her name. I'll find it and we'll put it in the show notes too, because she does these like really wild reenactments with the original audio
Oh, wow.
of these little clips that come out, and they're so fascinating.
Where are you're watching the clips from the news? Is that where you see them, or are they like
TikTok.
So you're keeping tabs on the trial through
Mhm.
TikTok.
Absolutely. Court TV, any type of court related
I know this is your
content.
jam. This is your jam.
Yeah, it's a like number one in my feed.
wonder where
That
the-
and book stuff.
I wonder where Judge Judy, I wonder what she thinks about it.
Judge Judy is like, what the hell? She's already
It
made
wouldn't
her
stand
ruling.
in her courtroom, that's for sure.
No,
That's for damn
no.
sure.
Pro
Nope.
se. She's representing pro
Wow.
se is what it's called.
I mean, they might as well just send her away now, right? Like, what are the side of prosecution, the prosecutors, what do they look like when they're observing this? Like,
I don't
are they
know.
just sort of like, what?
Well,
the
they're
fuck?
constantly objection. She can't ask that question, Your Honor. I'm sorry. Like,
She laughs?
Yes, it's so wild.
She's giggling while she asks questions
it
at
is
her
so
murder trial.
wild.
Wow.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
my next question for
Okay.
you, pop culture.
Oh,
Do you know who Sierra and West are? Oh,
Sierra
and West
and West.
and Amanda and
Okay.
Kyle.
No, but yes.
Okay, go. Tell me what you know.
They're people that I've seen posts about on Instagram.
Good.
And I think there is like a love triangle or a friendship that has gone awry.
Definitely a friendship gone awry.
And I have no idea other than that what it's about. But I see it. That one podcast we follow, like Chicks in the Office or whatever.
They
I
are
feel like
so great.
I feel
I
like
love
they're
them.
popping there. And
Chicks
then
in the Office, raise the roof to those two.
And then isn't Giggly Squad
Yeah.
friends with one of these people?
Giggly Squad is not only friends with them, but they also used to be on the same show.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
now you have to tell me about it because
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
So we need to rewind back to the episode with Natalie.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Natalie in the neighborhood, right?
Yep.
And she's my Bravo reality star friend.
Indeed, she is.
So and then one of our regular listeners, Maria, who have a friendship with as well now, will talk about Bravo related things. And like first thing in the morning, interrupt work days, that kind of for breaking news.
Breaking news.
So this is the show Summer House. This is the show that Natalie and I wanted you to dive into as your first Bravo breakthrough.
I haven't even like tipped my little.
No, you haven't
Nubby
dipped
toe
it.
in.
You haven't. There's
No.
been no tit doped.
No,
No
tip,
toe
tap,
dipped?
Tip, tap,
No
tiptoed in.
toe
No.
dipped into this water. And
No.
it's okay, but I need you to maybe get on board with
Okay.
it. Although, actually, no, I don't, because there's no way this show is going to survive. So essentially, I'm going to make this very brief, because
Yeah.
people that don't watch reality TV don't give a shit about this. And I probably shouldn't care about it as much as I do, but I love Sierra. Sierra used to date West. West did Sierra dirty.
Oh.
Sierra
Okay.
and Amanda, very, very good friends. Amanda married to Kyle. Kyle and Amanda getting divorced. West and Sierra maybe recreating their friendship along the way. So we are broken apart. Now we're at least friends again.
Okay.
Right? And we're seeing this develop on this season of Summer House.
Okay.
Then, all of a sudden, we're getting suspicions of Amanda getting divorced from Kyle. And West, ex-boyfriend of Sierra,
Sierra's friends with Amanda.
Sierra's friends with Amanda, hooking up.
People are not okay with that.
Verified.
People are not okay with
People
it.
are not okay with it.
On the internet,
and
they're
what
mad.
And I want to just say this. Do I think that Amanda cheated on Kyle? I don't know. I don't give a shit. Honestly, I really don't fucking care. What I care about is Amanda's friendship with Sierra.
Okay.
That's my biggest heart. You don't do your friend dirty like that. There's a lot of shit going on, and you just don't do your friend dirty like that. So there is your next pop culture
Okay.
update. So now you know
Yeah.
more about it,
I do.
and you may not care about it,
Now
and
I'm
that's-
informed.
but you are.
I could rage
informed.
out if I wanted to
Now
now.
when people say something, you can be like, "Oh yeah, I heard about that," and like hear me be so cool.
I'll be so popular
And now everybody that's
on my next Zoom
listening,
call.
everybody that's listening, Yeah, when you have nothing to say, you can just be like, so what do you think about the whole like Amanda West Sierra thing? There you
Yeah.
go.
There you go, friends.
But
There
you know
go.
what? Sierra's living her best life now. She's getting deals. She's gonna be on Dancing with the Stars.
Ooh.
And I don't ever watch Dancing with the Stars.
I don't either.
Gonna watch this one.
Oh.
That's how much I like Sierra.
Okay.
Yes. So Paige used to be on Summer House. Hannah Berner was also on Summer House for one season. And there's a whole fallout with Hannah and Amanda. And yeah,
Okay.
it's a lot going on. It's a web.
Now we know.
Now we know.
Jason and I watched Temptation Island.
Oh, yes.
And
it's a new season,
you don't watch
right?
it, though, do you?
So I used to watch it OG. Do you
What's
remember
that guy's
OG
name?
Temptation Island?
Yes. What is the guy's name who hosts it?
I have no idea.
Mark something. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the guidance that he provides from the history that you have with the show during bonfires when he how do you feel about this?
Well, I think that he should keep his mouth shut. Mostly because he feels like he's literally hosting a game show all the time. And that's what he used to do before he did Temptation Island. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like on like Nickelodeon or something?
On Nickelodeon. So we went from Nickelodeon to Temptation Island. It's a big, big, big stretch.
That's a leap and a jump. So Jason and I, when we watched the show, I mean, he'll say such nonsense. I don't even know what he's saying to these people, right? We're like, that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the minority. Jason took to the internet. People think like, thank God Mark's there to offer counsel to these people. I love Mark. He says the right thing all the time. And I'm like, I'm
gonna have to take
we are in the minority. I thought it was so obvious that everyone would be sitting at home being like, what the fuck is he talking about? But no.
I think rarely in dating shows do the hosts ever really
provide value. He's actually like trying to counsel them. He'll be like, well, maybe you need to think about that. And that is where you could grow. And people are, and I'm just like, no, what? He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
No.
You're the prize, Amber. You're the prize.
I will have to watch a couple episodes and see if I can. It's been a while because old Temptation Island, as I recall it, was just like people essentially cheating on each other nonstop.
Most of what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. That's still what's happening.
I mean, I feel like the newer, we've watched now both seasons on Netflix. And I think it's a little bit, it's still very similar to what the originals were. But
see, I feel like if we're bringing shows back, like old shows and rebooting them, I want The Mole to come back.
I never watched The Mole.
Oh, The Mole is so good. Actually, The Mole did come back, but it's a little bit different of a premise. The Mole was a wonderful, wonderful show hosted by Anderson Cooper.
You love Anderson
I
Cooper.
love Anderson Cooper.
Yeah, we never watched that one.
Not?
You should try.
He's so wonderful. I mean, I really do enjoy him. Anyway, what else is happening with you? Anything?
So there's something I wanted to talk about because I'm very curious as to what the neighbors think about this. I would love engagement on this topic.
Okay.
So I go to get my massages in Bridgeville, and shout out to Bethany. She's amazing. And every time I drive through Bridgeville, I think the statues of people in Bridgeville are real people.
100%.
It doesn't stick in my brain. So for people who are not familiar, there's a neighborhood close by to our neighborhood. It's called Bridgeville, a town, I guess you'd say. And they have all of these bronze,
but they're like they're not bronze brown. They're like
some of them are wearing costumes. Some of them are painted.
Oh, especially the mailman.
The mailman gets me every single time.
I've driven by that so many times, and I literally think it is just a mailman.
I drive by it and I'm like, oh, the mail. I'm like, I think it was raining the most recent time I drove by, and I was like, why is he standing out in the rain? And then I'm like, motherfucker, it's not real.
Yes.
Get this through your thick head. It's not real. I think every time that it is.
Whoever
I
the
never
artist
learn.
was.
I never learn.
Whoever the artist was that created that. Bravo.
And there's another one that's like a woman sitting on a bench over by La Bella Bean. And I think that one's real too.
I also agree with you. It is wickedly realistic.
It is.
We have to try to get up pictures and put it on YouTube so people can actually see this, because it really is wildly realistic.
And I think that people who don't live around here, if we took a photo of the mail carrier statue and posted it, they'd be like, are you serious? You think that's real?
Yeah, but if you're driving by it.
But our mail is actually delivered by a person that walks from house to house.
Okay, can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
Because I remember when we had Cassie on and we were talking about this, and both of you seemed so surprised by this. I don't know any other way. Like my whole life growing up.
This is not normal.
My whole life growing up in Portland, we had mail carriers that went from house to house.
No.
And I do think this is fairly normal.
I mean, I guess it's fairly normal, but I had never encountered it until I moved to Pittsburgh.
Really? How many different places did you live prior to Pittsburgh?
Maryland.
But like how many different places in Maryland?
2 houses that were, I mean, sort of in the same zip code though. And then college, I mean, doesn't count.
So then what, there's like a central mail area that you walked to go?
No, you have your mailbox at the end of your driveway.
Oh, okay.
And then the truck drives around and they put the mail in.
Did you live in a rural area? Rural?
The region. No, like the burbs, suburbs.
Okay.
Yeah, like a housing plan.
Okay. I think that's probably the difference. Like I think housing plans, maybe more rural areas, that would totally be very normal. Any city that I have ever been in, it's always been like this.
I could see it happening like on true city blocks.
Mm-hmm.
But even the part of Shadyside where there are like single family homes, like they could have something at the end of their driveway. That'd be so much easier for the post office.
It would be. I'm sure they would be delighted. I saw our poor mail carrier the other day walking up at the top of the manor, and he had 2 Amazon packages in his hands.
Why does he have to deliver those?
Plus all these other little boxes inside. And I was like, what are we doing? Why are we making our mail carriers carry Amazon packages?
He shouldn't have to do that.
I think it's mean.
That's not okay.
Yeah,
that's beyond the scope of responsibility.
I completely agree with you. So
I think
again,
that's ridiculous.
tip your postal worker. They're delivering shit you really want.
We have the oldest, crappiest mailbox at the top. I mean, I should get a new one.
You could put one at the end of your driveway if you wanted to.
See, now I'm confused if that's helpful or not to the postal worker because
he probably cuts across house to house.
I think our house has been a little bit of a weird one for him, though, because we've had the construction in front. So I think he's had to go down and back up, but he does cut across usually.
Yeah,
usually he would just cut across the top.
Yeah, he usually cuts. We actually created a path from our house to our neighbor's house with some stones for him to walk on to make it easier.
You're such a fucking adult. I don't even know how you guys do the shit. I was so proud of myself for spraying those weeds today. I was like,
I'm proud of you
that
too.
was 15 minutes and I'll never get back.
I'm proud of you too.
I hope they die.
I'm sure they will.
We'll see.
You
how
might
that goes.
have to do multiple treatments, like you said.
Yeah,
but
are there more than the 2 statues, or is it just the postal worker and the woman on the bench?
Those are the only 2 I know of.
Yeah, I think they're real every time. Every time.
Yeah, it does. It throws me off. Actually, it might be dangerous to driving. Because it's like a shock.
What is
Should I
he doing?
stop?
He doesn't even have a coat on. Why is he outside when it's so cold? And I'm like, oh God, it's not real. It's a statue. Every time.
Oh my God. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
So,
are we ready for some bright spots on the block?
yes.
Yes. Shall
Yeah.
we do it? I actually have 2 now.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I was just thinking of one as we were talking earlier, because we were talking about cookies.
Yes.
I would like to give
Oh,
my first bright spot on the block to Miss Annie, because I got a package in the mail and I was like, what the hell is this box? It's addressed to me. And I saw the first name listed as Anne, and then I saw the last name and I was like, who the hell is that? I know who that is. Why don't I know who that is? Who is that? And then I was like, oh my gosh, that's Jen's maiden name.
my mom.
Oh my God. Annie, thank you so much for the cookies. They were so good. I still have a couple if you want some.
Ouch.
But
they're yours.
So Jen's mom made chocolate chip cookies
She
and
makes the best
put
ones. Yeah.
Hershey's Kisses in packages and sent them to me with a birthday card for my birthday, which was a couple weeks ago.
Way to go, Annie. Way to go.
I was so excited. I was like, I immediately took a video of me eating the cookie and sent it to Jen. And then Jen sent me her mom's info.
She loves to mail a cookie. We're still trying to optimize the cookie mailing experience. But
if you guys have any tips out there for people that are mailing cookies across states.
State lines.
And tell us how you're keeping them fresh. It would
Mhm.
be wonderful to know. I said wax paper would be a great way to keep
Yeah,
them.
we'll test that out. Mom,
Yeah.
we'll test it out. Wax paper mailing.
Yeah. So thank you. That's the first bright spot on the
Mhm.
block.
Yeah.
The second one is going to go to our neighbor Tiffany's son,
Mhm.
who I'll keep his name out because we have not
We haven't asked.
we
We haven't
haven't
asked permission.
her. But this young boy shares a birthday with me.
Oh,
We
that's
have the same
right.
birthday. I told him, I was like, he's like, oh, that's so cool. But we got a message in the neighborhood that he was selling lemonade,
Mm-hmm.
and he started selling lemonade at like 7:00. And
Yes, it was very late in the evening.
for all of you that are not in our neighborhood, we kind of live on a dead end. So like there's
Yeah.
not a lot of traffic that comes through.
No.
So to get some traffic for his lemonade stand, Mom sent out a message to the neighbors, and I saw so many people walking, which is great. But he was so excited and so proud, and the joy on his face to sell this lemonade was
Mhm.
wonderful. And I was like, oh, what are you saving up for? What are you doing? He goes, well, I gotta, there's some things that I might want to buy, and like, I gotta start thinking about college. I'm gonna start saving for college. He said he was gonna start saving for college. You heard that, Tiffany?
Oh my gosh.
Tiffany,
He has to start saving for college. Wow.
And I was just
How old
like,
is he?
I don't 10, 11.
Oh, he's gotten very tall recently. Tiffany, he's gotten so tall.
Yeah,
But like in my mind, he was like 8.
I think he's definitely older than 8. I feel like he's 10 or 11. But
I mean,
it
he's
was
still got some time to
it
go.
was just so adorable.
That is
And another neighbor
very
came
mature.
and didn't want the lemonade, but said, "Hey, just take these $2, and the next 2 people that come through, give them a free glass of lemonade." So we had 2 people come through,
Oh,
and
delightful.
he honored that and was like, "No, he already paid
Paying
for
it
your
forward.
lemonade." Yeah, man of his
Paying it
word,
forward.
raising good kids.
How
out there.
adorable. And he's out there today.
Hustling for more
I know.
lemonade. We got to get him a new spot.
Yeah, he needs location. Location is critical for
Yes,
foot
it's
traffic.
very critical. It's
Yeah.
very critical.
But he probably doesn't want to haul all that crap up to
I
the
wouldn't.
top of the hill.
I feel like we could put it on Scoot and ride it up. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Well,
Oh,
it's we're taking a turn here into the warmer months, so I feel like we're just gonna have more to celebrate.
I agree. Speaking of celebrating, we would like to celebrate with everybody here by encouraging you to write a comment on our YouTube channel,
Yes.
on our episodes, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, at Neighbors Neighboring. You can find us there. Send us your stories. We're still trying to gather. We're still trying to gather more stories. More stories out there. We love doing this podcast. We hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah.
But we want to hear from you. So
Yeah.
shoot
Thanks
us
for
a message.
listening, and tell a friend. Tell a friend.
Yeah.
For all that is good in the world, tell a friend.
All right, till next time.
Till next time.
Bye, neighbors.
Bye, neighbors.